Hi, I'm Joe Dinifer. Arthur Ashe once said, a great tennis player needs three things: quick feet, quick hands, and a quick brain. This three-part video series is designed specifically to help players achieve those three. 200 games, drills, and exercises will be provided throughout this series to help players of all ages and abilities become their very best. Before starting this volume, I want to particularly thank Derek Amiel, one of the leading tennis-specific fitness trainers in the United States, for his help in the development and production of this video. We have divided this three-volume video series into 7 segments. The first is Reactions and Reflexes. Number 2, Speed Development. 3 is Plyometrics. 4, Agility and Balance. 5, Speed Endurance. 6, Strength Training for the core and lower body. And number 7, Stretching and Flexibility. For the purpose of this video series, we've placed the stretching segment at the end as part of the cool-down phase. We also have not specified the exact amount of time or number of repetitions for each exercise. This obviously depends on the ability and goals of each athlete and whether or not they are in their preparation phase, pre-competitive phase, or competitive phase of training. During these various phases of training, the number of repetitions, duration, and intensity of each of our 7 focus areas will vary. Here's a chart you may want to use as a guideline to set up your training programs. A few other important guidelines are: number 1, no more than 5 of these various activities should be trained in any one session. Number 2, anaerobic and aerobic off-court training should not be performed on the same day. 3, plyometric and speed drills should immediately follow the warm-up. 4, resistance training should follow all other activities. And number 5, warm-up, flexibility, and cool-down phases are mandatory. All this kept in mind, the simple rule of thumb for competitive athletes is to have a year-round average of 2 parts actual on-court hitting and 1 part non-racket physical training. So, with the assumption that our players have first stretched before beginning their active training routine, let's get started with this volume of explosive power training. Before moving to our first section on reactions and reflexes, let's look at an example of an exercise to warm up cold muscles even before stretching. We call it jog and toss. And, as you can see, it adds another dimension to a few laps around the court. Players simply toss a ball over their heads while jogging, and when it reaches the last person, that person will move quickly to the front to continue. For variations on this exercise, the coach can have the players toss entirely with their non-racket hands. A great idea to take advantage of this warm-up time to work on a solid skill builder for tennis. And for more skilled players, you may even want to try this one with rackets, as we see our group now demonstrating.